Hello, I'm Dr. Indu Khosla. I'm a practicing pediatrician and pulmonologist at the SRCC Children's Hospital and the Leelavati Hospital. Also, I run my own center for the last 35 years, Dr. Indu's Newborn and Childcare Center at Andheri. Parents, today I'm going to talk to you about the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, this wave is very different from what happened last year at around the same time, that is the first wave of the pandemic. This is a variant virus of the previous virus and it has mutated. When I say mutated, it has changed its nature over the last year, and it is different as in the infectivity. So when I say it's different in the infectivity, it is infecting far more people compared to what happened in the previous year. So if an individual in the house gets this virus, it is very likely that all the people around that person will get infected by the virus. So the infectivity is much higher. The other difference with this virus is that it is affecting younger population far more than before. So in the last year, when we saw people affected by the virus, we hardly saw children getting affected. But in this wave, we are seeing a lots of children, and that is across all age groups, from the newborn period to till the age of 18. We are seeing children getting affected with this virus. Fortunately, the symptoms in most are mild. So children will come with little fever, some cough, some runny nose, stuffy nose, little throat pain, and some of them have stomach ache, like an abdominal pain, vomiting, loosies. Many kids are coming with loose motions. So these are the major symptoms which children are coming with the COVID-19 virus. It is not necessary that somebody in the house has to be affected and only then the children are getting affected. In this way, we are seeing children also getting primarily affected. So parents, please be aware that children are also getting affected with this variant strain of the virus. Again, the good news is that it is mild in most, but some are not that lucky and some of the children may persist to have fever. So what I want to tell you is, when should you be worried about this virus affecting your child? So if your child has fever which persists beyond 5 days or 6 days, that's the time you really need to take cognizance of the fact that this is something which is not straight and simple. Some children are getting some other complications of the virus which comes a good 2 to 3 weeks later in the form of fever, rash, red eyes, red mouth, also severe weakness, loose motions, absolute prostration. So if you have these kind of symptoms 2 to 3 weeks later after getting affected with the COVID virus, again you must reach out to your doctor. So I need to tell you that please don't be scared, but please be wiser. By be wiser, please take all your precautions. Wear the mask. Children above 2 years should wear a mask, not below 2, but above 2 should wear a mask. Do not go out unless it is absolutely essential. Stay away from people who are infected, or stay away from people who are likely to be carrying the virus. Please restrict your movement as much as possible. Reach out to your doctor if you have symptoms of fever which persist beyond a certain time, and the other symptoms that I mentioned which can occur as a complication of COVID 2 to 3 weeks later. Most of these children will do with simple paracetamol and supportive care, little vitamins here and there, and that's all the medicine that most children need. But only and only if you have symptoms which I already mentioned, you need to reach out to your doctor, and your doctor will tell you what medicines are best for your child. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'm sure together we will conquer this pandemic and we will be out of it very soon. Thank you.